TNT. I say a prayer for TNT. I say a prayer for TNT. I say a prayer for TNT.
The first responsibility that devolves upon you is the protection and promotion of your democracy. Democracy means more, much more, than the right to vote, and one vote for every man and every woman of the prescribed age.
Forged from the love of liberty, with freedom on her mind, she fled for me to the rough seas ahead. She took the journey with boundless faith in her destiny. Forged from the love to carry on.
The most trying time was 1970. You will recall the Black Power struggle.
For one and all, with a mandate that said all for one and one for all. Forged from the love of liberty, with freedom on her mind, she fled for me to the rough seas ahead. She took the journey with boundless faith in her destiny. Forged from the love to carry on, destined to be twin islands in the sun. Yes, she made a way for one and all, with a mandate that said all for one and one for all. Long live TNT, long live Trinidad. 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 Though the ocean did roar, she still forged ahead. She never gave up hope. We will succeed, she said, with Yahweh on her side. She set a sail with a native song on a flag that read, in the fires of hope and prayer, God will shape this land. So side by side we stand, Trinidad go hand in hand, from our forefathers' blood. Trinidad was built from the ashes of our soil. TNT came forth. Long live TNT, long live Trinidad. Long live TNT, long live Trinidad. Long live TNT, long live Trinidad. Long live TNT. After all is said and done, Trinidad will live on. After the smoke has passed, Trinidad and Tobago will last. So listen to what I say, TNT is here to stay. So I salute this land, forever she will stand. Yes, in her days of old, he was brave and bold, defender of the poor. She defended them all. She always used to pray as she led the way. She said, let every creed and race find an equal place. The jewel of the sea, she is a diamond in disguise, standing shoulders over heels. She is so strong and wise. She stood the test of time and made a way for one and all. Now she's older and gray, but still standing tall. Long live TNT. bless Trinidad. God bless the auntie. God bless Trinidad. God bless the auntie. Long live Trinidad. God bless the auntie. Long live Trinidad.
Welcome, everybody.
We're going to begin our programs with the singing of the national anthem of the United States, followed by the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago. If you could all stand for that, we'd appreciate it, and remain standing for both national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And rugged red glare them. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Forged from the love of liberty in the fires of hope and prayer, with boundless faith in our destiny, we solemnly declare. Side by side we stand, islands of the blue Caribbean Sea, this our native land. We pledge our lives to thee. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to have our ecumenical invocation.
Good evening. I am Deacon Michel Duchaussee from the parish of St. Bartholomew's in Miramar. I do reside here in Pembroke Pines, and I've been asked to give an invocation on this special occasion, and so it's a great honor that I invite you to join me. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Almighty God, whose mystery of the Trinity, one in three, lends itself to the name of our birthplace, Trinidad and Tobago, whose independence we celebrate, an independence born out of the blood, sweat, and the tears of our ancestors. Almighty God, may we be one as you are one. You have drawn us from all the corners of the earth to forge a people unique to yourself. I pray that all the gifts and the talents that we have brought from myriad lands of origin meld together to something that is uniquely Trinbagonian. Almighty God, heal the divisions in our land and unite us in one goal, one purpose, to move forward to a single and fruitful destiny for Trinidad and Tobago. Bless our leaders, those in politics, in commerce, in religion, that they may always work toward achieving the common good. Almighty God, pour out your blessings on all of us gathered here, that we may always be shining examples of our motherland, Trinidad and Tobago. Almighty God, we ask you to enable us to make manifest the promise of our national anthem. Here, every creed and race find an equal place. And may God bless our nation. Amen.
In keeping with the multi-religious society that is Trinidad and Tobago, we are expecting or supposed to have a prayer done by the Hindu community and the Muslim community, and I am not seeing the representatives of those two faiths. So I think that we have to be sufficed with what we have. I'm not seeing them, so are you seeing them anywhere?
For those of another faith, we of course observe all religions, creeds, races, as Gypsy said, and we of course want all people to be blessed. Please be seated.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time that we call on stage the president of the organization that is responsible for this auspicious occasion here this evening, Miss Felicia Smith. And President, we'd like to call her to the stage, and we'd like to have a lusty round of applause as she comes to give us her
Miss
address.
Francilla, please come to the stage.
Francilla.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You know, there's a saying, Jesus said, "Whom shall I send? Who will go?" Well, I was just asked the same question, and I guess I had no other choice but to say, send me. Our president has been extremely busy solving problems, so she has asked me to do the welcome for her. Again, welcome to our 20th annual Independence Ball in commemoration of Trinidad and Tobago's 61st anniversary of independence. We've come a long way, and we do have yet a long way to go. But together, if we don't go backward, we can go forward. Remember that going backwards is a reaction. Going forward is an action. Trinidad and Tobago is 61 years old. And many times I'm sure we ask the question, what do we have to show for independence for 61 years? Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a lot to show, but we can only see it if we see the glass as half full. Let us be optimists, not pessimists. But again, I'll repeat, working together, there is strength in unity. Welcome to this event. We thank you for your patronage, and we look forward to your continued support. Thank you.
We, as a diaspora, can be extremely proud of ourselves and what we have done for our beautiful country that we have left back there for one reason or the other. Here in the United States of America, we have produced a lot of persons who have been contributing to the welfare of this country that a lot of us now call home. And as I am very proud this evening to introduce a product of Trinidad and Tobago via his parent, who has gone on to be a counselor right here in your state. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present Councillor Joseph Brown to address you.
Master motivators and brilliant storytellers, his messages rise above the boundaries of race, gender, age, and socioeconomic status. His stories, coupled with his phenomenal content, propels audiences to live, act, and work better. As the founder of Billionaire Brainset, his mission is to inform people to retrain their brains to achieve goals that seem unattainable, delivering messages with humor and intensity. He believes the great purpose of education is not knowledge or wisdom, but action. Joe's background is as diverse as his audiences. With eclectic experience and a great deal of expertise in writing, real estate, and civil service, he has committed his career to improving the quality of life of everyone he comes into contact with. His active philanthropy extends internationally, giving of his time and information mentoring the youth. He began his career as a sports agent for NBA All-Stars while developing his real estate investment portfolio, from building single-family homes to celebrity subdivisions, and presently developing an international hotel resort. He has served as a motivational speaker and life coach, as well as exercised his creativity as a Broadway playwright of NBA Penis monologues. In 2007, he authored Rich House, Poor House, The Psychology of Successful Real Estate Investing, which draws on his experience in the real estate industry. Founding COPPS in 1995, which is the acronym for Citizens Opposing Profiled Police Stops. Joseph lobbied for H.R. 118 with the 105th Congress and was featured in New York Times, U.S. News World Report, and CNN. This presented Joseph the opportunity to work with Attorney Generals Janet Reno and Eric Holder and be part of a White House Department of Justice problem-solving group about policing. His passion for justice comes from his aunt and idol, Constance Baker Motley, who was Thurgood Marshall's law partner, representing life-altering cases such as Emmett Till, MLK, Medgar Evers, and Brown versus Board of Education. Recently, in 2021, Joseph Brown was elected as a councilman in Miami, dedicated to improving his community. Joseph established the annual Holiday Ball and Toy Drive, and annual Jazz, Art, and Authors Festival, and the Police Officers Training Corps. Joseph Brown has been included in the Marquee of Who's Who International. As in all Marquee Who's Who, biological volumes and individuals' profiles are selected based on position, noteworthy accomplishments, visibility, and prominence in a field. Additionally, in 2022, in recognition of his professional and personal accomplishments, he was awarded as one of Miami's most powerful and influential black leaders in 2022. So as your City of Miami Councilman for Coconut Grove, please let me welcome to you the distinguished Mr. Joseph Brown. Please put your hands together. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to first give thanks to Mr. Elliott Durant. Councilman Durant, thank you so much. As I was saying before I begin, I speak all over the world. And when you speak in front of West Indians, it's always different, right? So every speaker has a ritual that they do before they come to the stage. And I have a ritual where I go to a quiet place, gather myself, get my thoughts together. So I went to this room tonight to gather myself. And when I went into this room to gather myself, this Trinidadian woman came to me. She said, "You the speaker?" I said, "Yes." She said, "You must be nervous." I said, "Why would I be nervous? I've not only spoken across America, but I've spoken all over the planet. Why would I be nervous?" She said, "Because you're in the ladies' room." Happens to all of us, right? So as I was saying tonight, I want to give special thanks, really, to the women who put this thing together. You have some women who put this thing together. They did all the work themselves. How beautiful is this room? How beautiful. Please give them a hand, really. As we move forward, the theme for tonight is onward, ever, backward, never. So as we get ready to lime, we're all eating, and better belly full than good food waste, huh? So as we eat, I want you to think about that theme. Onward, ever, backward, never, right? So when I say onward, you guys say ever. And when I say backward, you say never. On three, ready? Onward, backward. One more time, like you have a heart in there. Onward and backward. Listen, when I was 12 years old, I took a field trip, and we went to see the baseball player Jackie Robinson's gravesite. And when we went to his gravesite read, "A life is only worthwhile based on the impact it has on other lives." And that made me think. You see, all of us have a date when we're born and a date when we die. But what really matters is the dash in the middle. What will you do with your dash in the middle? How many lives have you touched? So that being said, there's a story, and it talks about people dealing with fear. Right now, we're living in really dangerous times. We have the pandemic that took place. We have natural disasters happening. We're living in the hottest summer ever. Look what just happened in Hawaii. And with all of this catastrophe going on, people are very fearful. They don't know how to move forward properly. And there's a story about a captain during war, like the Ukraine war. And during this war, he would capture prisoners. And he'd give the prisoners two choices. He said, prisoner, tomorrow morning you will die by firing squad at 9 a.m., or you can go out that metal door. And the prisoners always ask, what's behind the metal door? And the captain would say, unknown horrors. But what I can tell you is, no man who's going out that door has ever come back. 9 o'clock, after the shots were fired out, and they carried the prisoner's body away, the prisoner's secretary said, the captain's secretary said, Captain, what is behind that door? How come nobody chooses that door? What is behind it? What kind of horrors are behind it? And the captain said, what's behind the door is freedom. But very few people select it because of the fear of the unknown. And if we're going to move forward ever, backward never, you can't let the fear of the unknown stop you from accepting the known hells that we live in. All of us know we could do better. All of us know we accept our second best, our third best, sometimes our fourth best, because of the fear of not wanting to go left or wanting to go right, not knowing what's coming behind it. But we can do better than that. We can do better than that. And my personal choice tonight was to make sure that this is about scholarships and this is about raising money. So when you came in tonight, you saw that blue and white table that was out front. That blue and white table is Phi Beta Sigma. That's a fraternity that I belong to, that I pledged when I was in college. And we're giving away $500 scholarships here tonight. But I pledge tonight, my leadership is going where there's no path and leaving a trail for other people to follow. That's leadership. So tonight, based on the work that these three ladies and the diaspora has done, I'm saying that we're going to give $1,000, not $500, from Phi Beta Sigma, $1,000. And are there any other fraternities in the house? Mayor, I know the mayor is in a fraternity. Are there any other fraternities? Is Kappa in the house? What are you, sir? I can't see that. What did it say it? Okay, so Omega Psi Phi is here. Any Kappas in the house? Okay, Kappas. Alphas? Okay, so listen. This Sigma man just said I'm going to donate 1,000. What about you? I don't hear nobody say anything now, right? Listen, this is all about raising funds, and we really appreciate you being here and making sure we're doing it. But at this point, how do we move forward? Onward, ever. Backward, never. How do we do that? How do you approach your fears? Helen Keller said, worse than being born blind and deaf is being born able to see, yet have no vision. Without having vision, without being able to speak, she became a millionaire 100 years ago. What's your excuse now? Why won't we do it? See, faith alone is not enough. Faith that fizzles before the finish was faulty from the start. Let your faith be more powerful than your fear. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Many of us, we talk good games. Most people start with good starters. We're very poor finishers. I'm asking us now to do more than we do, to get out of our comfort zone. Success is based on sacrifice and inconvenience. It really is. And everything doesn't go smoothly. We talked about how tonight would go, and of course, it went a little different. I had a speech planned. Of course, it's nowhere near here. Doesn't matter, because when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You understand? And that's what we're doing right now. You don't have to get ready. You stay ready. There was a convention like this one, and you all look very beautiful tonight, by the way. And at this convention, they had a speaker, and they had people come out. And at the end of the convention, this great orator, this actor, came to the stage, And they said, we want you to give a rendition of the 23rd song. And the orator, the actor, gave this powerful rendition of the 23rd song. And when it was over, they said, now we have Mr. Johnson, who's worked for the company for 60 years. He was 90 years old. And he's going to come and present as well. And he took his time, and he got to the stage. And Mr. Johnson, what would you like to say? And he said, I too will recite the 23rd Psalm. And very softly and quietly, he began to recite the 23rd Psalm. And when he was finished, people were crying. There wasn't a dry eye in the place. And then he walked off quietly. And at the end of it, they asked the orator, you're a great speaker. You're a fabulous actor. But the old man's version of the 23rd Psalm was different than yours. Why? The actor said, I know the song, but the old man knows the shepherd. Those of us here, we need to start learning who the shepherd is. We need to start letting our actions speak louder than our words. We need to start doing more. We need to start acting more. We need to start giving to organizations, helping the elderly, helping people like tonight. All of you are here. We're dressed up beautifully, but we're here for a purpose. We're giving a great shout out to our beautiful TNT, but we're here to help those less fortunate than us, and you can never stand so tall to when you bend the knee to help someone less fortunate than you. So, that being said, we're time crunched, and I'm going to make sure we move on. I'm going to close with a story. A story about Old Man John. These two boys, my sons are in the back, about my son's age when they were going to school. They would walk to school the same way for 4 years, from freshman year to senior year. And this old man would sit on the porch rocking. And he was considered the wisest man in town, Old Man John. And as they walked past this porch for 4 years, one of the lads said to the other one, listen, they're supposed to be the wisest man in town. I think I can fool Old Man John. He went over to a bird's nest and he grabbed this bird. He said, you see this little bird in my hand? He said, I'm going to go up to Old Man John. I'm going to ask Old Man John, is this bird alive or is this bird dead? And if Old Man John says the bird is dead, I'll toss it in the air and let it fly away. But if Old Man John says the bird is alive, I'll crush the bird and drop it on the ground. Surely that will fool Old Man John. Off to Old Man John they ran. And they ran to Old Man John. Old Man John, yes, son, is this bird alive or is it dead? And Old Man John rocked. He asked him again, Old Man John, is this bird alive or is this bird dead? He said, my son, that bird, if you will the bird to be alive, then the bird is alive. If you will for the bird to be dead, the bird is dead. But as for now, my son, the bird is simply in your hand. That's what's going on with us. Our future, this ball, it's in your hand. What we give to the kids, scholarships we give, it's in your hand. Your future, your children's future, it's in your hand. What will we do? Do we will it to be alive or do we will it to be dead? I'm asking corporations, I'm asking you individuals to come assist us as we grow this facility. Next year's ball will be bigger, it will be better. But what we're going to do, my vision, is to have all the flags of the Caribbean countries here, Trinidad flag, of course, prominently displayed. But all of the islands, folks, share the same problems. All the islands. People who dominated us don't want us together. Together, everyone achieves more. Team, T-E-A-M. We will either work together as brothers and sisters of islands, like the CARICOM. I'm letting you know now that we're going to put together a Chamber of Commerce with all of the islands to make them support and assist us to make the other people give us what we're supposed to give, what we demand. Yeah, please give that a round of applause. That's what we need to do. So, that being said, we have Council Generals in place. I wanted to make sure I gave recognition to them. We have the Council Generals. All of you Council Generals, please stand up. Stand up, Council Generals. Stand up. There's several in here. Thank you so much for attending. People, I mean it. Never educate someone who you want to dominate. Never educate someone thoroughly if you want to dominate them. You give them just a little bit of education. But that day is gone. We're educating ourselves now. We're prepared for our future. It's in our hand. Tonight, as we mingle, network, resource, share phone numbers, emails, let's plan, let's strategize, let's be bigger, let's do more. It's in our hands. I appreciate your time. I'll see you next time. Thank you for letting me speak to you.
Thank you very much, Councilman Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you deserve a round of applause. Our keynote speaker.
A big round of applause.
Yes.
Gypsy, I think our audience deserves a round of applause. Does anybody want to take a guess where Gypsy is from? Does anyone know? Mayaro.
Oh, you see?
Anyone else here from Mayaro? No one?
We have anybody from Port of Spain? Oh.
Anyone from Tobago? Woo,
all right, Tobago's in the house. Anyone from Trinidad and Tobago? All right, there we go.
How about friends of Trinidad and Tobago?
Very
Thank you.
good.
We welcome you here. Give our friends of Trinidad and Tobago a big round of applause for supporting Guyana, Jamaica, Barbados, Bahamas. We acknowledge you and thank you.
And whilst I was listening to the councilman talking about what is going to happen next
Which
year.
one?
Well,
Grenada.
Yeah, Grenada.
Well, Grenada's like
Well,
Trinidad.
we already said Trinidad and Tobago. Once you say that, Grenada is all right, yeah. Grenada is a built-in component of Trinidad and Tobago, you know, whether you like it or not. But I was saying that I really like what you said a minute ago, Councilman, when you spoke about the unification of the Caribbean people. We need one Caribbean. That is what we need. One Caribbean. And that is what they don't want at all. They don't want us to have one Caribbean. The United States of America is not no one place, you know. They just unite themselves. And they're the strongest country in the world. If the Caribbean could ever do that, we could attain the same kind of status. But we have to work hard at it. Councilman, I love that. I love that. So next year, I'll try to make an effort to be here around the same time when you have it. I want to help raise some of those flags that we're going to be putting up here.
Absolutely.
Right?
I also want to make another acknowledgement. Speaking of all of the Caribbean islands coming together, our own former Consul General of Miami, Miss Joanne Brooks, who is here this evening with us from Trinidad and Tobago.
Our immediate pass.
I must have her
Yes.
stand and give her a round of applause because she, of course, as you know, went
yes,
on to bigger and better things in Trinidad and working with CARICOM. So we must give her a special hello. And we know she is doing so much with CARICOM to ensure that all of the islands are coming together for the betterment of the Caribbean.
And in the audience, we also have the very first Consul General that we ever had here in Miami. Mr. Chandra Singh is here. Where is he? My dear friend.
Another distinguished
there he is.
Guest.
So you see, ladies and gentlemen, this hall this evening is full of history. We'd like to call the chair of the committee, Ms. Maureen Harrington. Okay, here she comes. Here she comes, running out of the blue. Maureen girl, we've been waiting for you. Come on here and hold my hand. Let's do all these presentation. Oh, here Maureen comes. Hello. Okay. It's Maureen Harrington, ladies and gentlemen. Please give her a round of applause.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to our grand gala, a gala which supports the community, but most of all supports education. I'd like to begin by welcoming and thanking our honored guests, all our consul generals, our honorees, and everyone else who has supported us over the years. We here on the Trinidad and Tobago Independence Ball Committee, Scholarship and Award Committee, would like to thank you all for your continued support over the last 20 years. Because of you, the organization has been able to give out over $30,000 in scholarships and have been able to partner and donate funds to community-based organizations in Trinidad and Tobago. Tonight, as we continue in this tradition, we will be awarding 4 scholarships to 4 hardworking and deserving students that have proven themselves here in our community. I will now like our students or their representatives, who's here for them, if they're not here, I would like them to get ready to come up on stage, and as they do so, I would like to thank all the scholarship contributors, all the persons and organizations who have donated these scholarships. Just to veer off a little bit, it is an honor to know that we have organizations and companies in the community that are willing to fund a scholarship or scholarships for our students. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, education is paramount, and most of our students do not get this type of support as they go out to college, and we know the cost of everything is going up. As small as these scholarships or as large as these scholarships may be, they do help our students. And if you when you walked into the atrium, you would have seen pictures on a poster of one of our students who got a scholarship a couple years ago and has since graduated from the University of Central Florida and is now working in an executive position at Disney. The other picture is a picture of Miss Vanessa Edwards, who is, on behalf of the organization, donated a check to the, if I'm not mistaken, is the National Foundation for Persons with Disability in Trinidad, San Fernando, Trinidad and Trinidad. I'm starting a little bit nervous, but I just want to let you know, the monies that we collect here tonight really do help our community and help our students. The companies that have donated, the people who have donated, I have Miss Yvette Bell. Okay, thank you. Miss Yvette Bell, who has given a scholarship in remembrance of a longtime participant. I know her first name is Vivine, who has passed, and this is in recognition of all that she's meant and has done for this organization. Another scholarship was given by Vivian Dixon. Am I calling that name correctly? Yes. Another scholarship was given by Miss Winifred McPherson and Venture Medical Staffing. And another scholarship was given by MTH Accountant Tax Services in Palm Beach County. Again, we would like to thank you all, and we all look forward to your continued support. My scholarship students should be here, and I'm going to call them now. Nicholas Chi Ram, is he here? Could you please come up? Jordan Chatan, Sijatan, Jordan Sijatan, sorry. Nikhil Singh and Uriah Watson. Uriah right now is away at college, so on behalf of Uriah, his grandmother Alicia will be receiving for him. Ladies and gentlemen, again, our scholarship awardees and recipients. Our honorees are starting with Monty H. and Helen Carol Anton. Could you please come up? Monty and Carol. Yes, come on up. Behind them would be Michael and Kavern Myers. No, not the flower. And Commissioner Maxwell Chambers. Last but not least,
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have two special honorees, and I would call the first one is Miss Phyllis Thomas.
And also Lyris Eucharist Gay Smart, our special honorees. Yes, big round of applause.
We are going to have to take the plaque to Miss Thomas. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, give them another round of applause. I am told that Miss Thomas is 98 years old, and that deserves a special round of applause. And we will have some flower presentation. You want to come in and help me along with this? It's fine. The first one is going to be to Ms. Joanne Brooks. And I am indeed going to allow Ms. McGee to do the other one, because this to me is a This one to me is a very, very, very special one, and I am going to allow Ms. McGee to do that one.
Along with Ms. Brooks, we have another Trinbagonian female who has accomplished something that no one else in the world can say. In 1977, people were glued to their television sets watching the Miss Universe pageant. At the end of the night, the winner's name was called. She would be the first black woman to wear the crown. After that, yes, we all know who she is. Since then, she's gone on to make so many other accomplishments. She's known simply as Penny, but ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome to the stage Miss Janelle Penny Commission, along with Miss Brooks, to accept their flowers, two incredible Trinidad and Tobagonian women. And I'd like to let her say a few words. Good evening. Nice to be here. Okay, and good evening to the Trinidad and Tobago Independence Committee, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to bring you greetings on the 61st anniversary of Trinidad and Tobago's independence, which we are celebrating this evening. I identify very closely with you sons and daughters of Trinidad and Tobago living here in the United States, as my family and I were part of the wave of Trini migrants to Brooklyn in the mid-60s. And although I am no longer there, I feel a close connection to our diaspora. I believe that you in the diaspora, with your roots firmly planted in the best traditions of our country, while acquainted with the ways and workings of a highly developed United States, enjoy a unique position. I'm absolutely convinced of the value of our diaspora to the development of our nation and believe in the importance of leveraging and tapping into your resources to do so. Other Caribbean nations have developed to a very high level the policies and programs to which nationals outside of their home countries can contribute to national development. And it is my hope that with help from organizations such as yours, Trinidad and Tobago will move more swiftly in this direction. There are so many opportunities for participation in development that will benefit both you and the nation. As we celebrate our 61st anniversary of independence, we accept that there's been much progress and positive change, but we acknowledge that there's still a lot that needs to be done. I believe that one of the most helpful and quickest strategies will be engaging people like you and convincing you of your value in linking with those at home, formally and informally, in the transfer of knowledge and skills which you have, in the sharing of the most up-to-date technology and managerial techniques, and of course, in the provision of financial investment and venture capital. Promotion of cultural activities has been one of the more developed activities to date, and no one can discount the part the diaspora has played in sharing your love of country and culture with your adopted countries and the world. And of course, the multiplicity of charitable activities relieving the needs of our most vulnerable. So, as we acknowledge this evening, I wish to commend your organization for the work it is doing and ask that you continue to consider the ways, large and small, in which you can contribute to the development of our country, which we love. And it's my great pleasure to wish a happy independence to you all, and I do thank you for this wonderful invitation. Gypsy will present her with Ms. Commission with her flowers. And I would like to once again give a warm welcome to our former Consul General, Ms. Joanne Brooks, who will also be sharing a few words with you. I'm sure most of us know she's a career diplomat, a long distinguished resume. She was in Brussels, and she is, of course, back in Trinidad, came here especially to be with us. And women like these, we all stand on their shoulders. Women like Penny, women like Joanne, women from the Caribbean have few opportunities, as you know, and so we must especially celebrate them when they reach such high levels. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Ms. Joanne Brooks.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Independence Day. You know, I look around this room and I see so many of our wonderful people working in the diaspora, unsung, unrecognized, but doing a fantastic job and bringing pride and honor to our nation. I want to thank especially Francilla and her team and the extended team, because it took a lot of people to bring this event to you tonight. And I want to also echo what Joe said about giving of yourself, giving of your time for those who are less fortunate than you. I am so pleased when I hear Trinidadians speak about the good works they're doing in the community. A lot of you do it from the kindness of your heart and for caring about the development of our country. And like them, I will always be a resource to this community in Florida, in Orlando, wherever you are, to assist in everything that you do. And I don't need a title to love my country. I don't need a title to work on behalf of Trinbagonians. And I don't need a title to do everything I could for the glory and the honor of my country. I always did it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you very much. I feel at home here. I come in my own private capacity, but I just wanted to lend my support to this organization and any organization that's working on behalf of Trinidad and Tobago for the development of Trinidad and Tobago, and to ensure that we create the best country that we know Trinidad and Tobago can be. I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we also had some other recognitions. Miss Elsa Rowland, Miss Marjorie Lawrence, and Miss Janet Francis. If you are near the stage, if you could please come forward. We'd also like to recognize your achievements. Yes, please give them a round of applause. Once again, you see it's a big room, so some of our honorees are coming from across the room. But we are so pleased and honored to have them here. Once again, as you heard, it takes all of us. Another round of applause. That must be family. And we also have a proclamation that we would also like to have delivered by our Vice Mayor of Miramar, Miss Andrea Davis. We'll be calling to the stage. So once again, thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We're just waiting for our final few honorees before we serve dinner shortly. We were almost to the end of our program. And thank you so much, ladies, for taking the stage. Elsa Rowland, Marjorie Lawrence, Janet Francis, and we also have the mayor of Miramar, Wayne Messam, taking the stage as well. Special presentations, Gypsy. All of these people have contributed to the community through many different ways. And it's often these people in the background that don't get special recognition or don't speak on stage or that don't have their pictures taken, but make no mistake, all of these people are so deserving of these honors. They've done so much for the community, whether it's volunteering, whether it's making calls, whether it's being involved in the program. There's so many different ways they've been involved, and we're so happy to honor them this evening.
Elsa Rowland. Is Elsa Rowland? Marjorie Lawrence. Janet Francis. Okay, Janet. Okay, Janet. Okay, Janet. You go, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Janet. These women are remarkable, okay? Anything Trini, you will find them in South Florida. Yes. Okay, thank you. Who's the other one?
And ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we also want to have our proclamation given from the city of Miramar from our mayor and vice mayor. I'd like to call them forward to say a few words. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm here with my colleagues to wish you a happy 61st anniversary, and we have a proclamation that we will present. With me is Wayne Messam, the mayor of Miramar. Give him a hand. We also have Commissioner Yvette Colburn, also with Miramar. And you've seen earlier Commissioner Maxwell Chambers, and I'm Vice Mayor Alexandra Davis. We'll have our mayor read the proclamation for you.
Good evening, everyone. If we could have the President of the Independence Gala or Ball, is it Miss Smith, to come forward to receive the proclamation. Good evening. Doesn't she look exquisite this evening? Yes. I would like to thank Vice Mayor Davis for requesting this proclamation in honor of Trinidad and Tobago's independence. And today we are proclaiming Trinidad and Tobago Independence Day, August 31st, 2023. Although we are in Pembroke Pines, you know, in the city of Miramar. We love our Caribbean people. Our Trinidad and Tobago residents are such great contributors. And we'll read portions of the proclamation in observance of Trinidad and Tobago Independence Day. Whereas the city of Miramar commemorates the courageous journey of Trinidad and Tobago, a nation that has risen above the challenges of the past to become a shining beacon of hope in the Caribbean, as we reflect on the rich history and the cultural tapestry that define this nation. We are reminded of the countless achievements that have been shaped its identity. And whereas from the momentous day of August 31st, 1962, when the Union Jack was lowered and the national flag of Trinidad and Tobago was raised, a new chapter in the nation's story began. Since then, Trinidad and Tobago has emerged as a symbol of resilience, diversity, and the power of unity. And whereas Miramar, a city known for its vibrant multicultural community, celebrates Trinidad and Tobago's rich heritage, where people from different walks of life come together to forge a harmonious tapestry of cultures, traditions, and ideas. We cherish the contributions of the Trinidadian and Tobagonian community to the fabric of our society, enriching our lives through art, music, cuisine, and shared spirit of camaraderie. And whereas, let us also acknowledge the remarkable strides that Trinidad and Tobago has made in areas such as education, healthcare, and social development. The nation's commitment to providing quality education, fostering a strong healthcare system, and ensuring social equality for all its citizens serves as a testament to its vision for a brighter future. Whereas, may the Trinidad and Tobago Independence Day be a reminder of the strength that lies within us all, and may it inspire us to continue working towards a future filled with unity, prosperity, and boundless possibilities. Happy Independence Day, Trinidad and Tobago.
Mayor Misson, Vice Mayor Alexandra, on behalf, and also Chambers, Maxwell Chambers and Yvette Colburn from the City of Miramar, on behalf of my team, TTIBC and myself, we want to thank you for this awesome proclamation. It's something that we really appreciate. Like you said, you're from the City of Miramar. One day we will have this event in the City of Miramar. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Once again, a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you to the City of Miramar. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As you can see, dinner is being served as we speak. We're only 22 minutes off. Trini time?
That's it, yes.
Trini
yes,
time? That's
yes.
not bad. They're bad.
And I don't think that any celebration can be completed when you have this kind of celebration without the cutting of the cake. So right about now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in fact going to call on the president or the committee members to
Francilla?
to have the cutting of the cake.
Francilla, if you would like to come and cut the cake. Green, can we get the cake on the screen? It's really beautiful.
I never see things so in my life. They cutting
Yeah, you
the
see
cake
it?
without
Look at that,
any
isn't that
knife.
beautiful?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, we have to cut this beautiful cake? Who's cutting the cake? They went to get the knife.
I
All
never
right.
see things so in my life. They cutting a cake without any knife. I'm watching at them and it looking sad. The cake is a big map of Trinidad. But that cake so big and I'm saying it fast. Instead of a knife, I feel they need a cutlass.
Cutlass. That was freestyle. Excellent. Okay, we got a knife.
We have a
got a knife. They got a knife. Can we clap for that? We got a knife to cut the cake. We're almost done. Because you guys want to hear from Ricky Jai. You want to dance and sing, right? All committee members, please come forward to cut this cake.
Well, in order to cut the cake, I'll agree. We need more people here from the committee. Tell me where they gone, I would like to know. They have we waiting here long, long also. I'm telling you, well, it ain't no fake. Tell the committee people, come and cut the cake.
Gypsy's making this up as he goes along. That's talent, right?
People hungry like hell and I on my feet. Like they know that we all want something to eat. They standing up long and they have no care. What they feel that what are we doing up here? We watching all night and we ain't able. We want to go and sit down by some kind of table. I'm telling you, man, I want you to know, put the knife through Trinidad and Tobago.
That little butter knife. Gosh. Yes,
Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray.
Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray.
Happy anniversary.
Happy Independence.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honorary guests, elected officials, commissioners from different locations, councilmen from different locations, and our honorees. I want to give a heartfelt thank you to everyone who is here tonight. This event could not be possible without you. Without you, there's no us. So we thank you very much for coming here this evening to celebrate our 20th anniversary of independence, Trinidad's 61st anniversary of independence. I hope you enjoy the food, I hope you enjoy the music, and I hope that you guys would have an awesome time tonight. Thank you very much.
And thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, to everybody who purchased tickets, to all those sponsors who got tables. We so appreciate you for doing this. I also want to bring greetings from Guyana's Honorary Consul General Ram Ali, who asked me to give his greetings. He was supposed to attend but could not. He was on official business. To all of you who came out to share your evening with us, we appreciate it so much. Once again, like I said, this is about so much more than just celebrating independence. We are also, this money goes for scholarships for students. So once again, a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much.
The president tell me that I can't go unless I stand up on the stage and extempo. She feeling so glad, she feeling happy. She want me spend the whole night on the stage with she. I'm telling you, man, I'll say it in song. If that's what she want me to do, well, she ain't wrong. But I'm telling you, my friend, you must have a care. All good things come to an end, and I'm out of here.
Councilman Maxwell, if you'd like to take the stage for your special announcement.
Thank you so much. In keeping with the celebration that we had last year at the City of Miramar, the City Hall, we celebrate the 60th independence of the Trinidad and Tobago. So this year again, we're gonna bring it back. So for those of you who were there last year and who wasn't there, you have an opportunity to come out on the 31st of August from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Miramar City Hall, 2300 Civic Center Place. And we are going to have a fantastic time. This is the second annual, so we want to keep it going for all the Trinidadian and Tobago and our friends around the Caribbean and America. So please come on out on the 31st at the Miramar City Hall from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'll see you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilman. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two $50 bill that was just found in front of the stage, and the cameraman brought it to us, and he believes that it fell from one of the ladies who came to cut the cake. It's you? Bring your ID card for me before I give you any money, and if you want to do that, I will hold my head and ball, because I ain't giving you no money at all.
Okay, we're really done this time. That's it. Can we have some pan, please?
totally agree with all you. Cause every woman deserves a good body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Every woman deserves a good body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Every woman should have a good body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Every woman should have a good body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Who will always treat you nice? Who won't have to tell her no lies? To chase out mouse and rat and look after she cat if it come to doctor. Every woman deserve a good body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Every woman deserve a good body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Every woman should have a good body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Every woman should have a nice body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Tell you.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Go. Hear me now, everywhere you turn, you see a whole lot of good women. Successful and thing, but would give anything for a good man friend. Yes, them love to go out, love to fit and have a good time. But what they want most is a good body for peace of mind. Hear what me ask them, how about a lover? No, you don't understand. I don't want no slam bam, thank you ma'am. A father figure, well I thought of that, but they might ignore me, want to play with me cat. Now you're getting ridiculous. I want a man friend who I can trust. So what you want?
A good friend.
What you want?
A real good friend.
What you want?
A real good man friend.
You really want a body?
That's right.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. Cause every woman deserves a good body.
That's right. A real good friend.
Every woman deserves a good body.
That's right.
Everybody
What happens in the party? Oh yeah. What happens in the party? Come on. So anything that you see, oh yeah, please don't run tell nobody. My lips are sealed. It's time to get on and let yourself go. Do what you want, nobody will know. Your secret is safe with me. Begging all you who are new to this, please don't mind nobody business. Don't talk about what you see. Festival is our time to get down and unwind and do the things that we don't normally. People with drinks in hand, some whining fine like sand. Make sure you understand that you can tell no one what happens in the party. Oh yeah, what happens in the party? Talk to me. Come on. So if you see Sharon wine with Stevie,
Everybody know every time we touch down it's splinters. Dance mash up, fine, 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 yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine, fine, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining it's splinters. Dance mash up, fine, 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 yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine, fine, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining. No, they can't drink like we. None of them can't fit like we. Can't have energy like we. Full of stamina, full of vibes like we. Vibes up from the time that we reach. Drinks up, now the madness release. We having a good time, we don't have no time for bad mind. Boy, we don't have no behavior. Total disorder. Don't cross the border. Don't cross the border. Bartender, hurry up with my order. Boy, the whole place get turned over. Can't play massive afraid powder. Everybody know every time we touch down it's splinters. That's my show. Fine, 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 yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine, fine, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining it's splinters. That's my show. Fine, 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 yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine, fine, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining. No dig, no scene, if a drunken thing. No stush vibes, no modeling. Pure bacchanal, pure reveling. Every girl just start to ain't Panaman, no look back at him. Pull on selector, pull it up again. Lost my friend, them I can't find them. But that ain't nothing, I still singing the anthem. Oh, we don't have no behavior. No, I don't know what name behavior. Right now, drinks flowing like water. I see me cup run it over. I wobbling, but me head on my shoulder. Party time, we say what name sober. We staggering, the man again, trouble again. So let we sing again.
He is a former young king of Trinidad and Tobago. He has won the International Chutney Soca Monarch on 2 occasions. He is a very prominent artist from Trinidad and Tobago who is international in his dealings and in his doings and in his art form. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get ready and let's all put our hands together as I present my friend and the former Chutney Soca Monarch of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Ricky Jai.
Let me just bet. We betting with no worries, just jump up on somebody, yeah. Well, let me just bet. We betting till morning come, tipsy when we drink, we rum, yeah. I say this is carnival, and I'm ready for bacchanal. People call me a veteran, cause I love to jump to Miss Soca. You see when I come out the fence, oh gosh, it's not me to blame. The music just make me sweat, walking up and have no shame now. People could say what they say, right now it don't really matter. When the bacchanal come out, let me see all the hands in the air. It's because I'm ready to get some trouble, yeah. Hold on somebody.
We're gonna take our show. Everybody, let's go.
Let me just bet. We betting with no worries, just jump up on somebody, yeah. Well, let me just bet. We betting till morning come, tipsy when we drink, we rum, yeah. I say this is carnival, and I'm ready for bacchanal. People call me a feta, cause I love to jump to Miss Soca. Forget all your worries, whatever happened before, yeah. Whatever stress or problems you have, leave it by the door.
Why?
And come inside.
Oh, you come a little closer to me now. All you forget all the young days or what? All you forget the days when all used to be in front of the stage or what? Let me go back in time a little bit, man. Everybody get out all your seats and come up, man. Come up. Yes. Trinidad and Tobago, how you feeling? What an honor to be here tonight. What a privilege to be here tonight to celebrate 61 years of independence. If you love your country, put your right hand in the air like this. Yeah, man. Tonight we're going to celebrate like if it's we last. Like as if we last. Let's go. when the sun is rising. First thing I do is give the Almighty thanks for every blessing, yeah. For blessing me with music, family, and fans. No one knows when it's their time to go, so I'm living my life to the fullest out on the road, like it is my last. This is why I was born, my legacy must carry on, jamming till the break of dawn, like it is my last. Why till I feel no pain, tonight I'm making my name, tomorrow do it again, like it is my last. Ooh, oh, 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 jumping up, whining till the sun rising, back till I'm falling. Ooh, oh, 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 with no regrets we living, the sweet mass we playing, and memories we making. Ooh, oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh, yeah. Ooh, oh. This is the life that we live in. We just want love and peace. No hate or no hating. No. This is the time of we life. To live with all we might, having fun with the friends and spending our time in carrying life, yeah. No one knows when it's their time to go, so I'm living my life to the fullest out on the road, like it is my last. This is why I was born, my legacy must carry on, jamming till the break of dawn, like it is my last. Wait till I feel no pain, tonight I'm making my name, tomorrow do it again, like it is my last. Ooh, oh, 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 jumping up, whining till the sun rising, back till I'm falling. Ooh, oh, 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 with no regrets we living, sweet mass we playing, and memories we making. Ooh, oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, 'cause when it's my time to go, Mama give me a Guinness and punching. As a pigeon and a ginseng, my cell phone ringing, it ringing. My wife be home and she waiting. If you love chop the music, let me see the hands in the air. Hands up, hands up. Yeah, man. So I went and tell she parents what was happening. I give them all the details from night time till morning. They listen and they tell me, you must understand your wife as she needs as a young woman. So if you know what's good, boy, for your married life, don't complain and play the fool with a pretty wife. Take your tonic, vitamins, even for one day. So when she calls, use the man to answer right away. So barman give me a Guinness and punching, a pigeon and a ginseng. My wife be home and she waiting. She waiting for some sweet loving. Barman give me a Guinness and punching, a pigeon and a ginseng. My cell phone ringing, it ringing. My wife be home and she waiting. She want the loving in the morning, she want the loving in the evening, she want the loving in the night time, she want to get it anytime, anytime, even when I'm sleeping, even when I'm dreaming, I hear it she calling, she want the loving, she want the loving. When I see the girl balcony, when I see she face balcony, when she walk my way, totally, when she smile with me, right away, I see she, I like she, I want him to get married. She father, he tell me, Ricky, I don't have money for the baby. White oak and water, it's all I have to offer. Listen, beta, I don't have no money to give for no dowry. So listen carefully, if you want me, baby. Hey, white oak and water, it's all I have to offer. Listen, beta, Bungalow factory, Big Rich and Ricky, inside the party, nobody can test me. Hey, hey, hey. What is your boy, the Joy Master? Alongside Big Rich and Bungalow, you don't know, we come again. Went up Sangre Grande, see this pretty baby, I fall in love she and asked to get married. Carry me family to talk to she daddy. party. Right away he invited me to plan ceremony. Hey, he said, listen up, young fella, I am just a fucking farmer. If you really love me, daughter, come and sit down and take a drink with Chibala Beta. All I have to offer is white oak and water. If you want me, daughter, oh, beta, beta. All I have to offer is white oak and water. It's a beta, beta. White oak and water. White oak and water. White oak and water. Listen, beta, beta. Yeah, man. I decided to stick this song in here because the wife of the late great Sundar Gopal passed away this week, so for Sundar. Chal hamare ghar mein chalo na Suraji, I really want to see, girl, that how much you love me. Chal hamare ghar mein chalo na Suraji, I really want to see, girl, that how much you love me.
Come boy, come hug me, come close and I really want to show you just
how much you love me.
Come boy and hug me, come close and I really want to show you just how much I love you.
Hold on to my arms, girl, and make love to me. This is what I happen to be saying to she. Hold on to my arms, girl, and make love to me. You take what I happen to be saying to she. You tell me that you love me, I really want to know. Let me hold you tight, girl, and make love for so. Chal hamare ghar mein chalo na Suraji, I really want to see, girl, that how much you love me. Chal hamare ghar mein chalo na Suraji, I really want to see, girl, that how much you love me. So we only have one Bajan here, one Haitian, one Curacao person, one Guyanese, that's two Guyanese. But I've still seen a lot of people here stand up like they know how to dance chutney. So watch me. Chutney dancing 101, put your right hand in the air like this, everybody. Put your right hand in the air. Right hand in the air. Put your right hand in the air. Right hand in the air. No, screw the bulb. Screw the bulb. Screw the bulb. Screw the bulb. No, everybody turn around. Everybody turn around. Everybody turn around. Screw the bulb and turn around. Screw the bulb and turn around. I think they're ready. All who this work and just put up all your hands down one. All who this work and just put up all your hands down one. Look, there is the price of rum in the budget. Why? But the money just got done from Trinity pocket. Look, there is the price of rum in the budget. No, but the money just got done from we pocket. Now we done. Come on, come on. Put your hand in the air. Work it, work it. Work it, work it. Work it, work it. I command this umbrella together with my wife to make ends meet for my family. I command sing my song representing my country. Everybody know my name is Ricky. Look, there is the price of rum in the budget. Right. But the money just got done from we pocket. Look, there is the price of rum in the easy. Somebody say yeah, yeah. Let me see if I'm really from Trinidad and Tobago. A scorpion sting me. A feeling I go. Darling, if you love me, come. So tell me the number, yeah. When we go meet up, me darling, when we go. Let me see all these single ladies inside here. All these single ladies. All these single and free ladies. Let me see all you. Let me see all you. Let me see all you. I'm not in a position to maintain you like other fellas that I know can do. Can't take you out to fancy places like other fellas that I know can do. I'm only able to romance you and make you tingle with delight. Financially, I'm a pauper, but when it comes to loving, I'm alright. Sing it out, Florida. Yeah? Don't show me what your friends are wearing, 'cause I don't really want to see. Don't show me what your friends are buying, 'cause money doesn't grow on trees. Tell me about the things that excite you and make you tingle with delight. Tell me where to touch and hold you, 'cause when it comes to loving, Ricky Jai's alright. With my belly, all sing it up. All you know the next part? I said I went uptown to check out a G. I meet a man, the man I broke up and it did. Hey, Lord, I must be. I said I went down to Illy to check out a girl. I meet a man, the man I broke up his girl. I must be judged. Yeah? All you know the next part? I said a hard road to travel, sing it, said a mighty long way to go. I sing it, said a Jaja, the blessed creator, money going leader to the place I know. So many them I say them are gone to the valley, them say them are gone where the water flow. Say move where your foot and let me, move where your foot and let me. I said to move where your foot and let me put, because your waist size 7 and a waist size 8. I said to move where your foot and easy selector. Somebody say yeah, yeah. Can I leave all you now? Can I leave all you now? Trinidad is the land of soca, steel pan, chutney, tassa, and so much more. If we're having a good time in the celebration, somebody scream. Let me go. Oh gosh. I mean say the browning up cause the way around flexing. Easy, 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 easy. I feel like some of you eat yet. When you see this song kick in, I want to hear some hungry people who were hungry and belly full. I want to hear the voices a little louder. All right? Let me go. From the top again. Let me see some hands in the air if you're ready to party. Oh gosh. I'm say the browning up cause the way around flexing. I'm say the only drugs that I using, yeah. Cause every day, them a cry me down, but them a just want to have it. All me want is the music all night long. Play the music, big and strong. From the gong, just straight to town. Now don't stop this jam. Pump me up with the music, pump me up. I said pump me up with the music, pump me up. I said pump me up with the music, pump me up. I said pump me up with the music, pump me up, cause you know I'm addicted. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Are you ready to sing? Cause if the feeling rock me, and if the next track, let me go. Give me the next track, selector. I don't know if it's me, but the music sounding soft all of a sudden. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah. I'll if I need the music get a little softer. Yeah, it's me or my air is going bad? My air is going bad? I'll raise back up the music. Come on, Trinidadians inside here, you know, we like things hard and loud. Let me go, selector. Let me go. Yeah, yeah. Party time. When you see me whine and waving in the band, yeah. And if you see me jamming up on sexy woman, yeah. And if you see me in the ball, I'm a Trinidadian, Guyanese, Bajan or Vincentian, but it's not me. Oh, blame it. Yeah, I said it. Oh no, blame it on the. Yeah, oh, what we say now? Blame it on the band, on the Iron Man, on that MC man, on the DJ man, on festival day. You hear what I say? All the bands that play, blame it on the DJ, cause it's. Oh no, blame it on the. Yeah, I said it. Oh no. Blame it on the. Everybody, sing with me. Everybody sing. I. Bring tune selector, bring it. Winding up in a band, jamming on a woman, shaking up in his stand. What? A musical zombie, it roaming through the land. It have me uneasy, I just can't understand. Anyway I go it like me shadow. It touching me deep inside of my soul. Me body shaking, it don't want to stop. No, no, no. And if I try, it go tie me up. Why? Cause it have me. What? Yeah. Winding up in a band, jamming on a woman. This is what we talking about. Yeah. How will we say? Wine, wine, wine. Bring the next tune. If you remember St. John's and Lions, yeah, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight, you know, trust me. Time. This. What she do? Tiny. When. Now she back home, reeling down the tongue. Why? She wanna. What? She wanna. She wanna. She wanna rumba, dance the beat. She wanna. What she say? Tiny. What? Wine you. Tiny, wine your boom boom. Tiny, whiny, wine your boom boom. Tiny, whiny, wine your boom boom. What we say? Wine Miss Whiny, roll back Miss Whiny. Now you see a real Trinidadian, we know each other, you know. You can't come in a man's house and he don't offer you a drink. You understand? Thank you very much. So tonight I want to give away some tickets. There's a soca parang with a flair coming up Saturday, December 9th at Lalo's. are giving away some tickets. Ricky Jai, Eddie Charles, Los Pajaros, and the king of Soca Parang. When I say scrun, you say ta. Scrun. Yeah, scrun, scrun, scrun. Hold on now. Hold on now, girl. You want me to give it to you so fast? Not at all, not at all. Anybody see Winston Peters around? When? Where Gypsy? Where Gypsy? He gone? Them damn old Calypsonians, I don't know. When they get late, they have to go man sleep. Yeah. Let me see if all you know all your Calypso. Let me see if all you know all your Calypso. Yeah. The last train to San Fernando. The last train to San Fernando. And if you miss this, you never. The last train to San Fernando. Well, now, oh, you're making. Carrying my name to. All you do, you can't get through. I still let go married to you. So for calling the right Calypsonian, you get a ticket. Yes. Tell me who sing the song and you get the ticket. La la. La la le, la 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 la. La la le, la 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 la. La la le, la 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 la. Ayo.